All right, we're recording.
Looks like we have a pretty good group here. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Celo All-Core Dev Call number 3. Today, we're going to be doing a couple things. We're going to be doing last call for donut CIPs for the upcoming hard fork. And we're going to be talking about CIP 29, which is a proposal from Bison Trails. I want to start with CIP 29. The quick overview of this is to allow a bit of more like grace period on validator uptime calculation. This would allow additional blocks of downtime without penalty, which should like kind of fix the penalties we've accidentally been putting on routine maintenance. It does this not by a hard fork, but by adjusting the rewards calculation in the on-chain smart contracts. So do we have someone here from C-Labs Cap team? No. I think we've talked about this internally. We're inclined towards accepting this CIP and bundling it into the next significant contracts upgrade going on mainnet. This would probably be sometime early next year.
And if anyone has any questions, I'm here on the call, so happy to talk about it or answer anything. Just let me know.
This seems like a really straightforward change to us. I'm happy to talk about it more in another venue. If nobody has pressing concerns with it on the call or doesn't raise pressing concerns in the CIP repo in the next couple weeks, we'll look at getting this on mainnet in the next major contract upgrade. Nothing? Great, that was easy. All right, so the only other like significant business item we have is the donut update. So we have a list of CIPs for donut, and we have been tracking them on a GitHub project, so you can go and check all the status. As of today, this is our official like acceptance list for the donut hard fork. If it's on this list, we are committed to implementing it and releasing it in the hard fork to be rolled out in March. The Alpha Horse and Baklava updates will be rolled out in, I think, early to mid-February. We can go through the whole list if people want. I was planning on giving a short summary of each one. And this dashboard that I'm trying to keep updated is public, and you can go and follow along with progress of each of these. So I'm going to try to go in number order, even though they're a little spread out. The first CIP is number 20, which is extensible hash functions. This is my pet project. It adds all of the SHA-3, Ketchak variants, and Blake2S that are missing from the EVM. It allows a lot more variation in cryptographic protocols that is missing from Ethereum in the EVM today. One of the main things that this does is support the Plumo requirements and allows for slashing on Plumo proofs. Related to that is CIP 22, the Epoch Snark data. This is coming out of the C-Labs crypto team to support the ultralight client verification. This is a relatively minor change to the commitments in the block header, and I don't feel, you should go read the CIP. I don't feel like this is going to be a controversial change at all. CIP 21, we're looking at a governable look-back window. This is related to CIP 29 that we talked about earlier, but addresses the same problem in a slightly different way. We feel that these are complementary and are planning on implementing both CIP 21 and 29. What CIP 21 does is it adds a governance parameter for the look-back window. Right now, this is set to 1 minute. So the rewards are calculated based on a 1 minute time window. We're looking to make that governable, so we can set it between 1 minute and 1 hour, and we can have the community vote to adjust it. This is a hard fork change because it's currently hard coded in the blockchain parameters, and we need to move it onto a smart contract. Okay, so CIP 25 is the ED 25 519 precompile. This is being implemented by Chorus under grant from the Celo Foundation. It is based on an old EIP number 665 that was never implemented in the EVM. The reasoning for this is pretty much the same as CIP 20. We're looking to expand the possibility for cryptographic protocols that we can run on chain. ED 25519 is used by Near, Solana, Cosmos, and a bunch of other chains in the space, and is common in cryptographic applications outside of blockchain space. This is a strict functionality upgrade for us. All right. CIP 26 is a precompile to look up validator pub keys from previous epochs. This is again coming out of Pluma requirements, I believe. And you can ask more questions about it in the CIP repo. It is broadly similar to an existing CIP and is a very small change to the code base. So again, I don't feel like this is going to be controversial. CIP 28 is split ether base. This is a change that has been requested by validators. It allows the validating nodes to split rewards. The rewards for validation can go to one address, while the rewards for transaction fees and TX processing can go to another address. It's primarily intended to make you guys' lives easier, and is going to have some ramifications on the randomness beacon code, but shouldn't affect operating nodes much at all. All right, so the last ones we have on the list for Donut are CIPs 30 and 31. This is the set of, I think, 16 BLS related precompiles to support 12.381 and 12.377. Same reasoning as CIP 20 and CIP 25. We're looking to expand what cryptographic protocols we can run here. 12.381 is specifically useful for the ETH2 beacon chain and is becoming an increasingly popular signature algorithm throughout the blockchain space. And 12.377 is extremely useful for snarks and is the signature algorithm Celo uses currently. So what this kind of gets us is the ability to verify Celo validator signatures within the Celo EVM. Any questions or concerns about these target CIPs?
Silence is beautiful, isn't it?
What's that? Oh, yeah.
Silence is beautiful.
Yep. Joe, thanks for showing up, by the way.
Yes, no problem at all.
Sorry, I should have let you talk a little bit about CIP 25. I'm happy to give you a little bit of time.
Together if you want them, but I mean, unless anyone's got any questions about CIP 25, I'm good.
Good. I like it when meetings are smooth and everybody seems on board with the changes, so
it's good.
Cool. So I think that's everything on our agenda for discussion. What we are looking for from moving these things to last call is to give you guys a chance to review the CIPs, look for anything you think would be a breaking change or would cause undue burden on the validation process or deployment. We think that all of these should be relatively easy and non-controversial, but for the next, but we're giving you a review period to tell us if there is anything you think we're wrong about. Barring any like outstanding issues that are brought up in the next few weeks, this is the final list for Donut, and we will activate Donut in March on mainnet. Look out for more communication on this from Yaz and Celo Signal. And other than that, we're pretty much done with the agenda. Yaz, did you have anything else?
No, nothing on, from my end and stuff. If you're a validator, I sent out an email unrelated to the hard fork like 20 minutes ago. If you haven't received an email, just email me at yaz@clab.co and I'll talk to you directly. But other than that, yeah, nothing to add from my end.
Perfect. Well, I know we have this scheduled for another half hour or so, but if there's no other outstanding business, I feel like we've covered everything adequately.
Yeah, so I think the few steps that we have to do for CIP 29 and for the hard fork specification is allocate the last call period. And I think like, is it 1-2 weeks sufficient?
I feel like 2 weeks should be sufficient. That does put us right on Christmas, I believe. So I'm inclined to like push it back to December 28th, which is the Monday following Christmas.
All right, sounds good. I'll put the last review period for December 28th for both CIP 29 and the donut specification.
Perfect.
And if there's no comment on any of the items on the list, I will go over everything inside the specification for donut and move it to accepted. Then I'll move the meta specification to accepted.
Sounds good.
The one thing we're waiting on CIP 25 is an opcode address for the new function.
Yeah. So about the time that we move Donut to accepted, Yaz and I will go through and we'll assign addresses to all of the precompiles. Amazing. I think we have about 19 or 20 of those to assign. And they will all be in the Celo address range. So they'll be at the upper end of the 1 byte range.
Cool. Excellent, great. Thank you.
Awesome. Perfect. York, thanks for joining in. I think we have just about covered everything. We've gone through moving all these CIPs from draft to last call. And yeah, that pretty much concludes our business for the meeting. So I'm going to try to let everyone go.
Take care, everyone.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
Very quick. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Thanks all.
Guys.